Hi guys, welcome to Aarti Paarti, and today I'm riffing on grilled cheese and tomato soup, which is possibly the cutest combination in food. I mean, how cute is it? It's so cute, I just want to crush it. But because it's summer and it's hot, I don't think any of us really want to have anything hot like soup. So I'm going to make a tomato chutney that will come together in about 25 minutes. You won't even have to watch it for the majority of that time, and then show you this nifty trick some of you might already know about how to make a really good grilled cheese. So let's start with that chutney, shall we? Okay. The first thing you're going to need is some tomatoes. I just got some grape tomatoes, about 2 cups of them, and I'm going to throw them in. And then some vinegar. You can use red wine vinegar, you can use malt vinegar. I'm going to use some apple cider vinegar. It's a little sweeter, a little more delicate. And then a sprinkle of salt. Okay, then turn your heat up and boil it for 5 minutes. That's it, 5 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to cut up some of the stuff that goes in here. It really doesn't matter how you chop this up, but I like it in little pieces, so then it kind of disappears. And then 1 sort of smallish garlic clove, and then of course some ginger. And then also have some fresh herbs available. I was going to use some basil, but my basil's all bad, which is kind of annoying. I have some cilantro though, that'll work. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. So now throw everything else in. Some garlic and some ginger and some onions. And your cilantro. A tablespoon of brown sugar. Let that boil for 5 minutes uncovered. In the meantime, we're going to make that lovely flavored oil that I think I've made a couple times on this show before. So you'll need some black mustard seeds and some urad dal. It looks like this when you get it in the packet. There's an Indian lady that's very chuffed with it. Just need some vegetable oil, a couple tablespoons. I've got it in this nice little skillet here. I love it. Love this little thing. First, throw a teaspoon of urad dal in there. I've got it over sort of moderate heat. It needs to be hot, but don't let it get too hot, otherwise everything's going to burn. And then I have some red pepper flakes. I'm just going to throw a pinch in there. It kind of depends on how hot you like things and how hot your red pepper flakes are. And then a teaspoon of mustard seeds. My favorite. Now it's going to splutter. Actually, that urad dal's turning a little bit brown. So I've just turned the heat off a little bit. Okay. And then, when it's been 5 minutes on here, throw this in here. And then the best way to get the rest of all this goodness in here is just to spoon a little bit in there. And you're good. It smells good in here. So now we'll just turn this down and let it simmer for 20 minutes. It'll thicken like a jam. That smells so good. Now listen, when you stir them, just be careful. Don't stir too vigorously because I'm trying to keep a lot of them whole. The idea is when it's nice and cool, and then when you put it in there, when you bite into your sandwich, you're just going to get this boom explosion of that tomato in your mouth. It's going to be fantastic. So good. Although do watch out, because I already burned my mouth today when I made one because I ate it too soon because I was too greedy. So be careful. Don't bite into it immediately. Once you make your jam, after it's been 20 minutes, cool it off because it'll thicken even more and it'll look something like this, which is this fabulous chutney with lots of little seeds and onion and garlic and all kinds of lovely things in it. And this is just a good thing to have around after you've made your grilled cheese, if you have any left. It's great with chicken and pork and vegetables, whatever. On a burger, it's fantastic. So let's start with our cheese. I grated my cheese because I think it melts better that way. I just have some cheddar. Just put as much cheese as you like. I like a lot of cheese. Big surprise. And then I sprinkle it with just a little salt. And then a little pepper. And then as much of this chutney as you like. I wouldn't put too much in it. It's really kind of a strong chutney. So, be liberal, but not too liberal. Be very center of the line with your chutney application.
Blue dog.
Psh, no, Blue Dog's not in the middle, are they?
Well, they're conservative liberals. They're conservative Democrats.
Oh. Pff, shows what I know. Yay! Good thing I'm not taking that citizenship test for a little while. Okay, so put your other piece of bread on top. And then this is the crazy trick. And I credit my friend Graham for teaching me this at Burning Man. It's possibly the best thing to come out of Burning Man for me personally, maybe second best. Was you use mayo, which grossed me out when someone told me about it, but it works really well. So just apply a little bit on here. And I think the reason it works well is basically mayonnaise is made of eggs and oil. So you're just making a very light, almost like a little batter. And it works way better than butter. Less greasy, I think. Okay? And squeeze it down just a little. Oh, and get mayo all over your hands. And then throw it in your skillet. Nice warm skillet. Let it sit for a few minutes, not on wicked high heat, on like sort of moderately low, because you want it to crisp up really well, and you also want the cheese to melt on the inside. While that's happening, put some mayo on the other side. And now we wait. Be very patient.
Don't fall in love with me yet. We only recently met. True, I'm in love with you, but you might decide I'm not. Give me a week or two to go absolutely cuckoo. Then when you see your error, then you can flee in terror like everybody else does. I only tell you this cause I'm easy to get rid of, but not if you fall in love. And now that I'm on the make, and if you make a mistake, my heart will certainly break. I'll have to jump in a lake, and all my friends won't blame you. There's no telling what they'll do. It's only fair to tell you I'm absolutely cuckoo. It's only fair to tell you I'm absolutely cuckoo.
There you go. Isn't she a beaut? Let's cut it in half. We can see what it looks like in triangles, because that makes me feel like a kid. Yum. That, I like to think, is how they would have a grilled cheese in India. I love tomatoes with grilled cheese anywhere, but then to have all that extra stuff in there, it's great. So there you go. It's my grilled cheese with tomato chutney. Give it a go. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
It's only fair to tell you I'm absolutely cuckoo.